Alright, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you are watching this video. In this video, we will divide into two parts. So the first part, we will talk about how to use good for and bad for. And in the second part, we'll talk about how to use too much and too many. So let's start the first part. Now we have a key sentence structure on how to use the word good for and bad for. So in the beginning of the sentence, we will be mentioning the name or the types of food. For example, the types of food we are mentioning here, they are grain products and sugary food. And then we will have the main verb in the sentence. So if you see the name or the type of the food is countable, which has an S at the end, you will use are, the plural form. And if the word is uncountable, you will use is, the singular form. If you want to know which kind of food is countable or uncountable, you may revise the vocabulary on chapter 3. And then it comes to good for and bad for. So good for in this sentence means things that are healthy, that we should eat more. While bad for means things that are unhealthy and that we should eat less. So let's look at some examples. So now we have carrots and grapes. So carrots and grapes are healthy food. So you may conclude that carrots, they are vegetables, and grapes, they are fruit. So you put them into the vegetables and fruit group, and you can say that vegetables and fruit are good for us because they are healthy. And then the next example, you see a packet of potato chips. So potato chips, they are unhealthy food. And because potato chips are quite salty, you may say that you may group them into salty food. And salty food is bad for us. For potato chips, you may also say that deep fried food is bad for us. Now let's try to put the food here into the groups, into two groups. The first group, it is the things that are good for you, and the second group, the things that are bad for you. So first, you see the French fries and a deep fried chicken. So they are deep fried food, and they are bad for you. And then the second one is a bowl of salad. So salad, usually the ingredients of salad are vegetables and fruits, so they are good for us. And then sweets, they are sugary food, so it is bad for you and bad for us. And then vegetables, of course, it is good for us. And the last one, noodles. Noodles are also good for us because they are rich in grains. Alright, so now we go to the second part, too much or too many. So both too much and too many means the things that is more than we need or we want. So when will we use too much and when will we use too many? It depends on whether the food is countable or uncountable. So with uncountable nouns, that means the food that usually do not end with an S. We will use too much. For example, you ate too much chocolate. Chocolate is uncountable, so you use too much. Or you may also say too much sugary food is bad for us because chocolate is very sweet. And then, for countable nouns, that means those words usually ends with an S. We will use too many. For example, French fries, you see the word es at the end. So it is countable and you may use the word too many. Now let's look at some examples. The boy ate 4 bars of chocolate yesterday. Chocolate is uncountable. If it is uncountable, we'll use the word too much. So you say you ate too much chocolate and too much sugary food is bad for us. And then this kid ate 3 packets of French fries yesterday. So French fries, it is countable because it's N with an S. So you say you ate too many French fries and salty food because salty food is uncountable. So you use the word too much. Salty food is bad for you. So now it comes to a conclusion that we learned how to use good for and bad for, and also how to use too much and too many. So let's look at some exercise. So let's do some practice. Alright, which one should we use, too much or too many? We look at the name of the food, soft drinks. It ends with an S. So it is countable. It is countable, then we use the word too many. And the second one, fried food. You do not see the word ends with an S, so it is uncountable. Then we will use too much if the word is uncountable. So that's all for this video. And please finish the worksheet on too much, too many, and also good for and bad for.